Christmas Eve fell softly over the city like a whispered prayer. Snow dusted the streets. Lights flickered in cafe windows, and the world felt just for one night gentler. Inside a quiet diner, a man sat alone. His face was unreadable, his eyes tired. No one knew his name, only that he was someone people didn't approach, until she did. A small girl, no older than 7, climbed onto the booth across from him, her pink sweater glowing under the warm lights. She looked at his face for a long moment and then said something that would change his life forever. "Don't cry. Sir, you can borrow my mom." The man froze. No one had spoken to him with such gentleness in decades. He had ruled through fear and learned long ago that tears were weakness. Yet, staring at his untouched coffee, he felt something crack inside his chest. The girl smiled. "Unafraid. You look lonely," she added. "My mom says no one should be lonely on Christmas." Her mother rushed over, apologizing softly, but the man shook his head. "It's fine," he said quietly. Noticing his trembling hands, the mother sat down. They talked about small things: snowfall, hot chocolate, childhood memories. The girl listened, swinging her feet, and for the first time in years, the man laughed. Later, as the diner emptied, the man finally spoke his truth. "I lost my family a long time ago," he said, "because I chose power over love." The mother didn't judge him. She only said, "Then maybe tonight isn't about who you were, but who you can still become." The little girl reached across the table and held his hand. "See," she said, "you're not scary. You're just sad." And that was when the tears came. That night, instead of returning to empty luxury, the man walked them home. He bought the girl a small stuffed bear, which she named Hope. For the first time in years, he slept without nightmares. On Christmas morning, he made a decision. Some empires are built on fear, others are rebuilt through mercy. In the weeks that followed, he disappeared not to hide, but to change. He closed doors that had caused pain and helped families he once ignored. Once a week, he visited their small apartment, not as a powerful man, but as a friend. The little girl would hug him and ask, "Did you cry today?" And he'd smile. "Yes," he'd say, but happy tears. Years later, people spoke his name not with fear, but with respect. He knew his redemption didn't begin with power. It began with a child, a diner, and one simple sentence spoken without fear. "Don't cry. Sir, you can borrow my mom." Sometimes that's all it takes to save a soul. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. You never know who needs a reminder that kindness still changes lives.